Emily from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for Thursday, December 9th. So we still do have the moon in Aquarius for the early wee hours of the day. We are going to lock into Piscean energy around 11 a.m., again, Atlantic Standard Time. So the last couple of days we have had an advantage by being able to emotionally detach from our situations, to mentally and intellectually kind of sort and process things and come up with a different vision, different strategy in moving forward. Anytime that the moon moves out of that light and airy, very electric type of energy from Aquarius and dives into the deep emotional inner realm of Pisces, we definitely feel that shift. We become a little bit more introverted, a little bit more imaginative, a little bit more disassociative with our physical realms as we really want to escape the roles and responsibilities of our physical lives to kind of move into dreamland, to catch a vision, to sort things through, to really tap into our imagination and creativity. We have 10 different aspects taking place here today. 8 of them involve the moon. Right out of the gate, again, in the wee hours of the morning, we are going to have a trigger and an activation by both the moon bumping into Venus and Pluto, who, as you know, met up in the cosmos just a couple of hours ago, really putting the pressure on us to be a little bit more obsessive with thinking through very carefully our new worth, our new values, where it is that we want to break away from the old, tried, tested, and true traditions in order to kind of set the tone, build a brand new foundation for the future that is more in alignment with bringing us elements of happiness and of joy. Because the moon in Aquarius is trying to visualize futuristically, and because Venus is very much in the moment trying to weigh the pros and cons of what it is that she's been doing and how much joy and happiness that's actually been bringing into her life, this Plutonian aspect is definitely going to activate our power, our control over our lives, to manipulate, to rearrange, reorganize the things that we're not happy with in order to align us with a path, with an energy, to create, to manifest, to build something that is far more pleasurable than what it is that we've been pouring into. The sun in Sag bumps into Uranus, and this is a very powerful aspect. I'm going to ask that you watch your energy very closely, especially your anger, especially your impulsivity, and of course your central nervous system, really activating restlessness and anxiety. We have been talking about what happens when the sun bumps into any of these planets. It basically initiates and establishes the kind of foundation, the life lessons that these particular energies want us to be experiencing until the next time they orbit and bump into one another once again. So we have the sun in Sag, a fire energy, hyping us up, really putting us on a new path, a new direction. We're on a quest to really see the higher meaning, the higher purpose for some of the struggles, some of the challenges that we've had to face over the last 18 months. And now we're blazing away from that. We're really kind of dancing to the beat of our own drum. And this Uranian energy gives us a spark in our mental plane. It reignites the passion, the fire, the desire within us. It gives us a big grand picture on what it is that we have to do strategically in our physical realms in the here and now to align with the new ideas, the new inspirations that we're currently being downloaded with. The moon goes ahead and aligns with Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is about growth and expansion. He's trying to bless us for the pain and struggle that we've been through and really open us up to a new level of awareness and enlightenment. The moon in Aquarius, Jupiter in Aquarius, this is about emotionally projecting ourselves into the future to see what it is that we want to create in the here and now that will set us up for living this fantastical reality that we're now being downloaded with. The moon squares Mars. And let me tell you, this is not a favorable aspect, especially, with our anger, our impulsivity, our restlessness, our anxiety. Mars, of course, still in Scorpio, very passionate, very intense, ready to make a move, ready to do what feels right. But here's the problem. We're kind of all over the place. We're a little bit temperamental. We're definitely impatient. We wanted everything to happen about 2 weeks ago. We are deeply distracted. We're finding it very hard to concentrate. Our emotions are all over the place. Our mental plane is all over the place. And the details taking place in our exterior realms are not really providing us with a whole lot of joy and satisfaction. So we are going to get tempers flaring, if you will. Again, it's a good time to take a good look at the anger and the frustration that's arising within you, because that, my friends, is the inner compass that we need to really rely on what needs to be healed, what needs to be changed, what needs our 100% attention. We get a little bit of clarity though, because the moon goes ahead and makes a beautiful aspect with Uranus and then with the sun. This is all before the moon transits into this Piscean energy. So we are definitely still in the mental plane. We are processing new visions, new ideas, new ways to actually move forward in a shorter distance, in a shorter amount of time than what it is that we currently had strategized for ourselves. This Uranian energy, again, blasts us with electricity coming in from the cosmos, downloading us with a higher intelligence, with a new idea, with a new inspiration in order for us to follow. And of course, once the moon bumps into the sun in Sag, we're ready just to launch. We are being prepped to make some major changes, some major transformations. We're feeling the fire kind of, rekindle itself within us. We might still be foggy. We might need a little bit more clarity, but the energy is building. And this aha moment, especially before moving into the moon in Pisces, is going to give us a lot to think about. And now with the moon transiting into Pisces, we're going to be able to take it down into our heart chakra to see how it is that we actually feel about some of these aha moments, these revelations, these realizations. So when the moon actually moves into this Piscean energy, we're definitely going to feel hypersensitive. We're going to feel very connected to our intuition. We're definitely going to be a little bit more emotionally and mentally refreshed. And I don't know how long that's going to stick around for, probably not that long, but it is going to open us up to a different perspective. The moon goes ahead and squares the true node, which is kind of putting us at odds with our earlier plans. Now we're having a lot more clarity. We're having a lot more ideas come in that we have to work with. And again, this is really amplifying for us where it is that maybe we have to consider tackling our, new challenges from a different angle. Definitely shortening up the time, the path, the distance that it's going to take us to get from where it is that we're at to where it is that we want to be, but definitely just reassuring us that we have to rework our plans based off of these new realizations. The moon bumps into Mercury, and this is definitely going to cleanse us of that mental fog, of that tunnel vision. This definitely sparks within us a new perspective, new information for us to reprocess. And it's a beautiful energy to set us up to kind of cleanse that mental plane, just as Mars bumps into Saturn. So of course, Mars being the god of war, ruling over our physical energy, our drive, our passion, our anger, and our aggression, definitely positioning us to act on intuitional gut feelings on where it is that we want to be. Bumping into Saturn in this way, again, the Lord of Karma ruling over roles and responsibilities, foundations, systems, routines. In Aquarian energy, we're thinking about our future selves. What can we do in the here and now? What can we take action on in the here and now in order to plan for a better outcome for us in the future? So we are strategizing. We are reordering our plans. We are sorting out the details. We are kind of recognizing on what it is that we're being asked to sacrifice here in the short term in order to benefit us here in the long term. Again, this is reworking the plans based off of the earlier aspect of bumping into the true node. That future destiny point, our future selves are saying, we've had more information kind of leak in now. Let's sort it out. Let's see what happens. What can we do in the here and now? Where can we take action? Where can we redirect our energy? Where can we kind of add fuel to the fire for us to be passionate and aggressive in pursuing what it is that we want, need, and desire in the here and now, setting us up for long-term satisfaction when we think about our future realities.